Hello wizards, welcome to the next video. We are kind of not having my camera on today because I couldn't get it to configure today. So we're going to continue on today just like this. However, between the last two episodes, I realized in my backpack, we got the Slippers of Rights somehow. Those are really good for health if we want to add health. And since we are not utilizing Death Resist anymore for future streets, I think that will work out really well. Like I said, we also have the Soot Stain Hat from I think another video ago, as well as the Martyr's Wraps, which was from last video as well. So yeah, and as you can see, no mount today. We are not on the same day as the previous video. So we are going to be going without a mount for a little bit. So yeah, our first quest that we have to do is going to Ravenwood. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So we don't know where Ravenwood is. You probably saw the entrance a lot going through the commons, but you have to go this way to the Ravenwood Street. So let's talk to Mr. Lincoln.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way. I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here. Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Welcome! I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgis of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools. Fireballs and flowers. Freshman magic, that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of myth.
And I'm Malorn, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so, But I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them and healing ourselves at the same time. As the official interim teacher of death magic, I can get you started as a necromancer. Let's just get out of the way.
Report time. Hello, Menorn.
Welcome to the crater where the deaf school used to be. Until Headmaster Ambrose finds a replacement for Malistaire, you can come to me to train. I can even teach you advanced deaf spells when you reach the right level of experience. Probably. I'll let you know when that is. For now, I've got one spell for you. Ghoul. Train it, then head back to Mr. Lincoln.
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than one pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn, or cast a 0-pip spell to build up your pip supply.
But yeah, we can learn Ghoul as our first spell, other than the two we have currently, like Dark Sprite. We can also learn Dream Shield level 8, Banshee level 10, and Vampire level 16. This is just to get us started. You'll find out why in the future, why there's probably going to be more spells. So yeah, let's learn Ghoul. now here we are back at Mr. Lincoln on the other side of Barley. Well, let's talk to him.
You've met your professor. Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points.
Okay, what's training points?
Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here, and this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
Okay. So, even though I have possible outcomes of what we can wear in the share bank, I talked with my guild, and for this to be 100% playthrough kind of thing in like my own terms, everyone has said that it would probably be wise to just grind with everyone else in live streams to get the items I want. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. And so yeah, let's go ahead and continue on to Marl Ambrose.
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell. Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time. But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malastare must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malastare's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spellbook yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen. Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
So, I want to speak very quickly, tell you this, but today's not going to be a questing episode. Today is going to be more so a side quest / selective episode. So let's go ahead and start with Abby K. Doodle.
You look new. Are you new here? Have you met all the professors? Have you picked a school? Oh, have you tried electives? You've gotta try electives. They're a great break from dueling, and you can get all sorts of great things from them. Oh, you just have to let me show you around Wizard City and all the amazing things you can do here. Follow me outside.
This is a side quest. By default, your quest arrow will continue pointing you toward your next main story objective. To have it point to this quest's goal, press Q, then select the City Tour quest. Once this quest is complete, the arrow will point to the main quest again.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the City Tours and just look around a little bit.
This is the Commons, a gathering place for wizards of all schools and skill levels. It's also where you learn to, wait for it, fish! I know! We can fish here! With magic! Just talk to old Lucky Hookline to learn all about it.
Ah, that's right. Fishing's a great way to find unique items. You can even get aquariums to display your best catches from all over the spiral.
And if you're planning on traipsing all over that there spiral, give your feet a rest with a mount. It'll really speed up your exploring.
You should talk to old Zeke whenever you see him, and I swear I see him everywhere. You get training points for helping him. And this is Eloise. She can stitch your gear so you can upgrade it, but keep your style the same. Now let's move on.
Yeah, so we're gonna continue on with her storyline, but we're gonna go ahead and talk to Prospector Zeke really quickly for two things. One, his side quest, and two, for a specific gear item. So yeah, let's start with the gear item. We are going to try and see if we can buy one of these things, but it looks like majority is over 500, like 1,000 gold. So just keep in mind what we're going to need to get in the future is one of these mounts. I probably need to do a lot more chest hunting. And then we're gonna find the smiths.
Why, hello there, young wizard. Name's Zeke, Prospector Zeke. I've been all over the place, exploring the different worlds along the spiral. Each world I get to, I always find something people are gone and forgot, like them dwarf-like fellers called the Smiths. Say, you might help me out, would you? Those Smiths are hiding all around Wizard City. They don't do much good where they are. Locate them and let me know where I can find them, and I'll pay you kindly for your trouble.
Okay, so we accepted his side quest. We can't do anything with Lucky Hookline yet, so we're gonna continue on to the next area, which is Golem Court. Also, just so everyone knows, Hilda the Brewer can give you the potions to refill your health and mana at any point to 100%. But yeah.
This is Golem Court. This place is brimming with excitement. Sometimes, I hear, evil necromancers attack this place. And sometimes, nothing does. And, oh, there's Farley, the Wizard City gardener. That's exciting too.
Gardening is indeed exciting. You can raise crops in your dorm or house that yield all kinds of items to aid you in your journey.
Gardens also make for prettier landscapes, perfect for my specialty, photomancy, magical portrait making which lets you preserve still images.
I know, right? There's so much to do here, and we're not even done. But let's take a quick breath. Inhale, exhale, and get back to basics. Because when it really comes down to it, almost everything you do makes you better at dueling. So let's go meet the Duel Master.
Yeah, let's go talk to Annie Shadowbug, just so we can get a little bit more about photomancy for you guys.
Oh, hello! You must be the famous young wizard everyone's been telling me about. I'm Annie, Wizard City's new resident Shutterbug. Tell me, have you ever wished you could archive your awesome accomplishments, save striking scenes, and immortalize interesting entities? Well, now you can through the captivating art of photomancy. Photomancy allows you to capture a picture of your surroundings that you can go back and view anytime, anywhere. While mastering the art of photomancy takes practice and talent, taking a simple photo couldn't be easier. Here, I'll show you the basics. To bring up your viewfinder, press the Z hotkey or use the photomancy page in your spellbook. The boundaries of the viewfinder represent the edges of your photo. Think of it like the frame for the view you're trying to capture. There are two basic photo modes, normal and selfie. Normal photos are taken from behind you, and selfies are taken facing you. You can also choose to hide yourself in the photo for those times when you want to focus on the scenery or maybe you're having a bad rogue day. You can zoom in and out using the scroll wheel. Just be careful not to zoom too far out or in, or you risk losing focus on your subject. Once you've snapped your photo, it's then stored in the Photomancy album in your backpack. Space is limited, so be discerning. Okay, enough chit-chat from me. You should go give Photomancy a shot for yourself. Just press Z and take a photo right here.
Yeah, she wants you to take a picture of basically her. So let's go ahead and do so. See, there's a picture of her, and we'll take the picture. So yeah.
Wow, you're a natural photomancer. I can't wait to share more tips of the trade with you. I'll be sure to call you as soon as my studio opens. Until then, the only advice I have is to go out and take lots and lots of photos. Have fun with it. Oh, and don't forget to say cheese. Hey there, friend. Now that you know the basics of photomancy, it's time you bring your skills into focus. Photomancy is more than just capturing moments in time. You can use it to capture quest goals too. Allow me to demonstrate. When using photomancy for questing, your subject or goal target must be in range, or as we say in the biz, in focus. You'll know your subject is in focus when you see their name appear in your viewfinder. That's all there is to it. Of course, the only way you're going to master this element of photomancy is to practice. Go snap a photo of Hilda Brewer in the fairgrounds, Mr. Lincoln in Ravenwood, and Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town. Have fun!
Okay, so we'll get to that in a sec. We're not gonna do Regina's quest yet, because we can't at the moment. But we're gonna try our best to collect pictures while we're going around. So let's start with Hilda to collect pictures of her. Let's see. I think that works well. And we're gonna go ahead and swing by Ravenwood for the picture of Mr. Lincoln. And I think a picture of him going through his book with Barbie looks good. And now we're gonna continue on with the Ravenwood tour. And of course, we are missing some of the Smiths along the way. I'm just going along the process of how my brain is going to process things in these videos. We're definitely going to go get one in Unicorn Way, since we're probably not going to come back.
Allow me to introduce the Ravenwood Duel Master.
Diego Santiago Rodriguez Ramirez III at your service, young wizard. Abby tells me you wish to learn of the arena, yes? Ah, but the arena, she is not for the faint of heart. She holds a contest like no other, where wizards duel one another. Do not enter unprepared.
Oh, don't worry about that, because the next stop on our tour is the shopping district, where you can prepare for anything.
So we're gonna stop there with Abby's, and we're gonna try our best to do as much of Unicorn Way side quests as possible, since we're here. So let's start with Diego and his advanced combat.
Aha! Hello there, my friend. Headmaster Ambrose has asked me to show you more of the art of dueling, no? Most excellent. This will take but a few minutes. Enter the door to the arena to begin. Welcome, my friend, to the dueling arena. You wish to learn more of the art of dueling, no? Outstanding. Approach the puppet, and we shall begin your lesson. Let us begin by explaining power points. You may call them pips for short. Power points are magical energy. Gaining pips allows you to cast more powerful spells. Every round, you will receive another pip. You can see the number of pips each participant has by looking at the circle around their feet. Nearly every card has a pip cost. It is the number in the upper left-hand corner, yes? You can only cast a spell if you have enough pips to do so. Let us start with one spell with a pip cost of 2. But you only have 1 pip, so you cannot cast this turn. You can also use a 0 rank spell if you want to save up power pips. Good! You have passed and gained another pip. With 2 pips, you can now cast the troll spell. Ah, but look! You have drawn another card. Tough. This is an enchantment card. Enchantment cards can be used to improve the other cards in your hand. Let me show you. Click on the tough card, and now click on the troll. Look what has happened. The card has been enchanted to do more damage. Now it is a treasure card. Unused treasure cards go back into your deck at the end of the duel. Now, since you have 2 pips, you can cast the troll at the puppet. Now you are back to 1 pip, yes? Let us give you another hand. With only 1 pip, you cannot cast any of these 3rd rank spells. You will need to pass for 2 rounds. But wait, there's another way. Let me show you. I've given you a power pip, see? At the beginning of each round, you will have a chance to get a power pip instead of a normal pip. Power pips count double, but only for spells in your class. Now you have 1 pip and 1 power pip. That means you can cast any 2nd rank spell that you wish. Or you can use a 3rd rank spell in your School of Focus. 1 point for the pip, plus 2 points for the power pip. See? The card for your school is now available to you. Cast it at the puppet now. Outstanding! Now let us look at another type of spell card. A ward can be used to protect you against future attacks. This is a fire ward. When you cast it on someone, it will hang in front of them waiting to be activated. The next incoming fire spell will trigger it. Let me show you. Cast this fire ward upon... Very good! See how this fire ward hangs near your feet? Watch how it can protect you. Do you see? The fire ward has activated and helps you resist most of the damage from this attack. Let's try one more hanging spell. This one is called Ice Blade. Cast it on yourself and see what happens. Charms are the opposite of wards. Wards affect spells that other people cast on you. Charms affect spells that you cast on other people. Cast this Frost Beetle at the puppet. Let's see how the charm works. Do you see? Your Ice Beetle has triggered the Ice Charm. Now the Ice Beetle is more powerful. Now let us cover one more type of hanging effect. The Aura Spells. Aura Spells affect the target over multiple rounds of combat. For example, the Fire Elf spell will cost 240 points of fire damage, spread over 3 rounds. Let's see how it works. Cast a Fire Elf at the puppet.
Heads up, they are not called aura spells, they're actually called damage over time spells. Auras come at a later point with a new definition. This is just the old definition of the game.
Now watch what happens next round. And again. Excellent! You have defeated him and completed your lesson. I hope you have found our lesson to be most helpful. Good luck, my friend, and see you soon.
Yeah, that was dueling in a nutshell with Diego the Duel Master. Let's go ahead and go back towards our friends down in Unicorn Way. Over here, Mr. Private O'Connelly. So let's see. Saving Private Ryan or Yellow Brick Road. Let's get both so we can complete them in succession.
Say, can you check up on someone for me? I usually see Dorothy out shopping by now, but I fear she's too afraid to leave home. She's just down the road a bit, and she usually keeps her lights on. She doesn't like all the lost souls roaming around. Can't say that I blame her.
And let's talk to him about Private Orion.
I sent Private Orion down the street a while ago, and he's not back yet. With all these lost souls about, I fear the worst. Orion's a good friend of mine. Could you go see if he's all right? He may be hiding in one of their houses. See if you can find him.
I had to skip the dialogue a little faster than that due to realizing what time I had left. But yeah, we're gonna start off with kind of going back and forth with these quests. First talking to Dorothy, and then going into Private Orion, Dorothy, then Private Orion, and back to Private Orion, and then Dorothy. Just so you know the progress of what I'm going to be doing this in.
Oh, hello! You say that Private Conley was worried about me? He always does fret so. I'm all right. But I wish someone could do something about all those ghosts outside. Sometimes I wish Auntie Em could join me here. I'd feel better with her around. Say, I was having my friends over for dinner, but they are running late. I fear for their sake with all those ghosts roaming around. Could you check up on them? My 2 friends live on this street, down towards the park area. Look for a house with a light on in the window. You can't miss it.
Yeah, we're told to go talk to our friends, which live right next to Private O'Connelly where he's hiding out. So we'll go ahead and do 2 birds with 1 stone over there.
Get back, undead fiend! Oh, a student, is it? You're a brave one. Connolly sent you to check up on me? I'm well, but I did have a bit of a scare. I was making my rounds when a horrifying ghost swept out of nowhere. I recognized her from the old stories. Lady Blackhope, the Wailing Widow. I'm not ashamed to say she scared me half to death. I hightailed it here and shut the door. I can't leave this place if she's still out there. Blackhope Tower's not far away. That must be where she came from. Maybe something in there can drive her spirit away.
Yeah, we're basically going down the street with all these quests. Hopefully that doesn't bother you.
What? You say that Dorothy is looking for us? We were just about to be on our way.
Oh, I told you we should have left earlier. Now we've gone and made her worry about us.
I'm sorry, but I cannot find my oil can. You wouldn't want me seizing up on the way there.
Oh dear, we always go through this. Can you return to Dorothy and tell her we'll be running late as usual?
Okay, I'll do that after I defeat a boss. So this is actually the only boss on Unicorn Way. I'm actually going to remove some of the pixies from my deck. I'm also going to edit my inventory of side cards so I can basically get only a few select cards for my deck this time. And let's go in.
You say the city guards are scared of me? Well,
They should be. Everyone should be. Malister has opened the seals. The dead rise. Let all who still live beware. My dark master will be avenged.
you want me to stop haunting this street?
Let's see if you have enough spirit to stop me.
Let's start the battle. What I like to do when I'm playing with my tier 2 deck, or tier 2 cards, is just trap and hit. There's also blades like we saw in the tutorial, and there's also other spells you can do with 0 pips. So I would just suggest 0 pip first, and then the 2 pip spell. So let's see how much this does. If it doesn't fizzle. You know when death fizzles, when the little aura that comes from the center of the spell you're casting is fully black compared to basically a kind of color, I guess. Or a fade color. Like this. This knows when you're a good attack. Okay. With her being 27 health, I'm just gonna use a imp to take care of that. And since we only have single hits left, I'm gonna see if I can do a Storm Snake or Thunder Snake, which we do, and we can automatically kill.
I suppose you have enough spirit after all. Go tell the guardsmen I will haunt them no longer.
Yay, we took care of that. So now let's go back towards our Private Orion to take care of that. and we're just gonna go slightly over our time frame.
You defeated Lady Blackhope? Thanks, Wizard. I'll return to my post now. As a favor, please don't tell Private Connolly what happened. I don't want him to think I'll flee from the first ghost that chases me. I only run from the really scary ones.
So yeah, we're like I said, we may be going a little over this episode. I try to keep it around 30 minutes as much as possible, just because I know that's what people suggest. But I'm probably gonna go out over that, trying to get things done on Unicorn Way. So let's talk to Dorothy Gale.
They are safe and sound? It's good to know that they are just running late. Now I won't have to worry. I always fear a wicked witch might show up and whisk them back to her castle. This land is so strange. Not like back at the farm. But I do like it here. Headmaster Ambrose is such a nice wizard, and my new friends are nice too. I'd say that in all, this place is as fun as a barrel of flying monkeys.
Would you say hello to Private Connolly for me?
Okay, they used the same dialogue as the previous update, in that one sentence. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the last bit of stuff on this street. We may come back at a later point for one item I forgot to get, but we're gonna probably do that on its own episode as like I guess a storyline episode. But yeah, if you didn't see this guy in the last episode, we need to come here to collect him for our Unicorn Way Smith. And so yeah, I'm just gonna get the chest while we come back to Private Connolly to finish up these two quests. If I had to mount this video would be faster, but like you saw in the very beginning, I didn't have enough gold. So we'll be showcasing how you can get gold in the next video. Looks like someone got into a pack. And it looks like Private Orion is back on the street.
I see you found Orion. I suppose some monster scared him out of his wits and he was too frightened to come back.
Well, see, what had happened was...
Well, it's not the first time. And I wager it won't be the last. All's well that ends well. Thanks for finding a wizard.
Glad to hear Dorothy is doing well.
So we finally got a badge for doing all the side quests on Unicorn Way. Or all the quests, really. So yeah. We'll come back towards the street for the next episode. Not next episode, but the future episode. And we'll go to the shopping district next episode. So I guess for now, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Continue to write your own story like Charlotte Webwriter is. And continue on playing through the spiral. Talk to you guys later.